Last night's game against the Ravens didn't leave too many 49er fans laughing pretty much about anything, but there was something really funny that happened at the end of the game. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, prior to this game, there's been a meme that's been circulating. It's basically John Harbaugh and Brock Purdy, basically side by side. They look absolutely identical. They look like the same person practically. And when you have their face put together, they split them right down the middle. It's crazy. It looks like Brock could be the son of John Harbaugh. So that is a meme that obviously is circulated on social media for part of this year, so it was hilarious when John Harbaugh found Brock Purdy after the game and said, "Hey, I've been told I kind of look like you." It's pretty hilarious. Again, not a lot of stuff came out of this game that was funny, but this one was pretty funny. Shout out to Matt Be Lively for capturing this video right here of the moment where John was like, "Hey, you look familiar. Take a look right here."
Hey, is Terry still trying to take all your tickets? People tell me we look alike. He's got a lot of respect for me,
I mean, you see it, right? They really do look the same. It's crazy. If you told me John Harbaugh was Brock Purdy's dad, I'd believe you. And I've seen Brock Purdy's dad. Obviously, we've seen photos, but I actually happened to watch a game directly behind him and his family, so I got to see him up close and personal. He looks like John Harbaugh. It's crazy. The resemblance is uncanny. It's wild, man. It's like a doppelganger situation. But again, the point of showing this is just give it a little like, yeah, it's funny. All right, it's funny. I know 49er fans are kind of going through it today, the day after Christmas, after getting coal in their football stockings. Obviously that game against the Ravens uh, was a brutal one, right? So something to laugh at, I guess, kind of lighten the mood. The mood is tense right about now, because obviously, as you guys have probably seen, a lot of people are coming after Brock Purdy. A lot of people are coming after the 49ers. Hey, and that happens. That's what it's to be expected in this league. It happens week in, week out. We understand it's a reactionary league. We understand everyone is coming with hot takes and all these different types of things. Again, you look at the Ravens. You had the Ravens quoting like Mike Florio saying that the 49ers are going to beat the S out of them. People got hot takes, and we live in a hot take world. We live in a reactionary world. We're doing reaction videos to everything. Like, that's the point. So, you know, it is what it is. But I would say today, out of all days, is going to be a brutal one to kind of get through. But I think once we get beyond this, we'll be able to be all right, and we'll be able to put this game behind us, flush it, and focus on the next one, because that's what the San Francisco 49ers are going to do. They're going to watch the tape, they're going to break it down, and they're going to flush it, and it's on to the Commanders. So it is what it is. San Francisco 49ers definitely wanted to have that game back. They didn't want to get embarrassed like they did. At least that seems to be the sense of some of the way they're talking about this game. Just feels like they knew they didn't put their best foot forward, and it just happened to come at the expense of the entire world watching on Christmas. But hey, man, I think there's great lessons to be learned from this game. They always say you don't take an L, you learn a lesson. I think the 49ers will definitely be able to take something away from this, and especially moving forward into the playoffs, right? Because that's it. Like, each one of these games in the regular season, obviously, we are trying to obtain the number one seed. That's the goal of this season. But also learn as much as we can, gather as much information so that by the time the 49ers get into the playoffs, potentially maybe see this team again, they got info, they got better adjustments with game plan, and they can get this thing back on the right track. So for me, not really concerned outside of injuries. Injuries for me is the number one concern, but you guys let me know. What did you think of this whole interaction with Brock Purdy, John Harbaugh, the state of the 49ers, all that kind of stuff? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.